We are live once again for a Coach Huff Dynasty update. There we go. Popping in live. Alright. Here we go. Hopefully we're good. Alright. Yeah. This is our third stream of Coach Huff, the Delaware Dynasty. Real simply put, we are just trying to chase a national championship. We are on Heisman mode. We have until the end of August to get it completed, and we're going to get it done. We can't leave Delaware until we have a national championship. Starting out as the OC. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. We've had a good year so far. We're 3-1, 1-0 in Conference USA play. Our only loss was to a tough Colorado team where we kind of fell apart in the second half. But we are just going to get right into it, get going. We've got a big matchup here against Western Kentucky. So yeah, I think without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and get into it. And if you're watching this stream either live or on YouTube after, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is a fun little challenge that hopefully we can knock out and then make our way to do some other fun projects. So we'll get it going here. As always, we gotta go with our custom playbook called Formula One. It is fast, but it is versatile. It's got a lot to offer. So. And just another reminder, we are only playing offense, no defense, and that will be pretty consistent through the entire thing. I don't want to get bogged down and waste a lot of time playing defense, and we started the challenge as offensive coordinator anyway, and there's a good chance that we may never even be a head coach where we would defense would come into play. So, like I said, 3-1 on the year. I feel pretty confident. Headed into Conference USA play, we finished our first Conference USA game. Kind of smacking FIU around, and that felt good. So hopefully we can come back to Delaware and do the same thing with this Western Kentucky team. Got rolling a little bit on offense last week. Hopefully we can continue that and really get going. We are going to make a couple changes, I think, throughout this week that you will notice. And the first one is going to be getting Red the ball a lot more. He had a ton of carries in in the game last week, and we really love his speed on the outside. Making a good play there. And I love the speed on the outside that he gives us. He provides a nice, quick change of pace, and it's something we really need on this team. We don't have a lot of speed to go around, so if a guy is quick enough for us, we're going to exploit him and we're going to use him a lot. So Red's going to get the ball an absolute ton. 30 inches here. Let's keep it tight. Fullback dive here. Pick up the one. Pick up a couple inches. Kind of whether liked it up the middle there, but follow our blocks, get first down. The other thing we've been doing is we've been kind of letting loose with a marker, and this kid can absolutely throw the ball around the field, and I loved what he's done for us last week, in the last stream. So get him the ability to throw the ball early and often, get him comfortable. That should have been catch. I don't like that. I don't like getting behind him. Puts us in a bad, just this whole drive is just kind of falling apart here a little bit with this after getting that first down.
This offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
All right,
he's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. convert that third down on
You
the
see
slant.
3 different
Now
wing
everybody's
backs.
sort of settled
You've
into
already
the
seen
game.
right here St. Fleur, and you've seen Red, and then also Silver, who's our number one starting running back. He's going to get a ton of carries. I'm just trying to limit his carries early.
Just what they were looking
He
for,
has
and he's
taken a
got him
ton of
set up
reps in
in
the last couple
business at
weeks,
the
so
35 with a first down.
he's a bruising running back. I really like using him, but I also want to make sure we're not getting guys hurt early and often in the season. I want to make sure we're healthy throughout. Here he is here.
Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that
Kicked
one.
it inside. That's fine.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to
Breaking
go
a little
for the
rust
ball
off.
carrier
Every
inside.
time
He tried to bounce
we
it to
take a
the
little
outside.
couple
That
day break,
linebacker
it's
way
like
too
we gotta.
fast. He met
The
him
first
there
game
and forced
or
the
two
TFL.
is just breaking the rust back off, and then
the
we're
Blue
getting
Hens
rolling.
with
So
a
we'll be all right.
long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
So make sure the audio is good for you guys. Sorry, I'm just messing around with it.
The Blue Hens need a massive chunk play
Hopefully
to
it's
move
good.
the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Had some success with 81. He dropped some ball there, not great. 54-yard field goal. I don't love
It brings up a fourth down.
that, but we need to get points on the board here early. Field goal kicking has not been our strong suit this year.
When it's a good throw, you gotta make the catch. You got to
Admittedly, I'm just not very good at it, and that is. Wow, I thought it was through. All right, so kind of a blah first drive there for us. That would have been nice to get some points on the board. I really thought he had enough leg there, but we're gonna continue. Hopefully, the defense makes a stop, and they do. All right, so let's just. I think now it's important we just settle in, get some good plays on the board, and put up some points here early. Put some pressure on this Western Kentucky team.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up.
So as you can tell, we run a lot of different formations, a lot of different sets, and pistol, flex bone, and then shotgun really is what you're primarily going to see out of us. But we mix it up. It's a lot of different things. Like to throw a lot of different things at a defense and really make them think. Getting behind here early, don't love that.
Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Found him. Get upfield. Here we go.
This man, it's
Wilson's been clutch as the third, fourth receiver on this team. He has made some really good plays in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and so I think he's going to step up a lot. Especially as Thaw just gets blanket coverage all over him every week. It's tough to get him the ball. It's tough to make space for him, but we're trying. We're trying. We're learning the playbook. Year one is always difficult because you're just figuring the team out, and then with the way the portal is this year, I'm very scared that I'm going to lose a lot of these guys anyways.
back to pass on second down.
Yeah, they put him in a bad spot.
Hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
All right,
And now this offense
let's get going here. I kind of want to Thaw on the go route again, but
that second down incompletion.
Patterson, there he is, slipping.
Might have a big
Catch that.
completion here.
Good catch.
The catch. It's Patterson.
Good catch. First down. Let's go.
Pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the
It's kind of my philosophy too, and I've said it the last couple streams. 3-0 wins us a football game. So if you're expecting, high scoring, massive air, shootouts, I don't think you're gonna see it here. I think what our primary focus is gonna be is just getting wins, and getting wins however we can. And so if that means we have to win 3-0, 7-0, 6-0, whatever, that's what we're gonna do. And it will get better. It's not going to be a bland. There we go. Silver gets to the outside there. See if he can make a spin on the guy. He does. Breakaway. All right, down to the 10. Love that. 11. Okay. It was a little bit of speed. He doesn't show a lot of speed so far this season, so that was nice to see. Like I was saying though, we will get better. There will be, as the season goes on and as this dynasty goes on, don't Don't expect that we're not going to score very much because we absolutely will. Or maybe we won't. I don't know. I think we will, though.
Schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative.
Wide open. Oh, he missed him. I don't know what that was. Oh, I don't know what that was. He had him wide open. He had him wide open. That was tough. Nope, bad decision. Awful decision. That was on me. Should have never thrown that ball. Mostly the defense gets to stop, and they do. Okay, so 2 not great drives to start. I want to emphasize that still learning this team a little bit. Still getting used to these guys. I think it's important to get guys hot. A thaw right there with a nice catch. Want to get guys the ball just to get comfortable in the season. Nice. Way to find him. Beautiful. This is the way to bounce back here. 5 for 12 to start the game. Not great, and a lot of those were bad decisions on my part, but hopefully we can. That's going to be for nothing. I do like this empty base. I like this little wheel route, so if we can get is Thaw in the middle. Yeah, Thaw to the outside running that wheel route. I have found a lot of success with this. And come back to it. Pass interference. Gotta be. It's all over him. He's all over him. Yeah, we accept that. We'll take the ball on the 10, and let's just be smart about this and go down here and get in the end zone. That's what I care about right now. I want to put some points on the board. 0-0, 4:21 left in the second. There we go. 28. 28's a hard runner. Moved him from third string running back to fullback this year. That has paid off. He is a beast. Now let's see if we can get Red to the outside. And we can, and he's in for the touchdown, Delaware. Let's go. That's the big time start that we needed a quarter ago. If we could have had that a quarter ago, it would have felt really good. But obviously, we get the turnover there on the 20 going in. I love that. Way to go, defense. Let's go. Now here's where we get Silver involved a little bit. We haven't really run the ball too much. And so we've got the ability to use him here later. Gets the corner touchdown. What a run, Silver. Love that. Absolutely love that. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Now let's go. We've got a little something. Brewing here, and the defense gets us the ball again near midfield. Awesome. What about a shot play? We think a shot play. I think so. Patterson on the outside is another guy I really want to get started going. But Kelly, look at him, wide open. Boom. Touchdown. Let's go. Sorry for that. I got excited. Let's go. All right. Now we're feeling it. Ball on the 50 again. Not exactly a shot, but let's. Although if they don't line up on Thaw over there, what are they doing? He's so far off of him. That's something we haven't seen a lot of is Marker's legs. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but he's got some escapability, and that's what I really like out of him. But his arm strength is really, truly what is good, and his accuracy is pretty good. Second and 3 here. Just see if we can. Here we go. First down. Let's go. Stick him out. You guys are catching the ball today. I'm gonna keep that up. Silver there. Getting the ball. He is been really good catching the ball out of the backfield, and when we line him up at wide receiver, so makes another clutch catch there. Absolutely love it. Run. Get in there. Oh, I thought he was in. That's all right. Take our time. By take our time, I mean just punch it in here, fullback dive. Let's go. 28, follow your block. He was in. He was in. All right, same look, but let's try. We'll give it over here to Silver. Okay, touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. That was a huge second quarter. Holy crap, did we need it. Staring at the barrel of 0-0 with 4.5 minutes left, and we scored 28 points in the half. It's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Switch.
They'll send the back in motion. Toss to the outside.
Let's pick up with 1 yard.
He picks up maybe a couple.
Second and 8, 2 yards out of that. That was actually pretty good to get 2 yards out of that because that looked awful.
Doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game. But you
All
gotta
right.
stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Huge. Now the little jet passes are something we've been trying to get going all year, and if you have been watching, I have not been able to get them really rolling. That was a good sign. That is a really good sign that things may be coming together for the Blue Hens. And if that's true, everyone better watch out. Just watch out. It was 81. Set the feet. Make a move. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. He's got soft hands, though. I like his hands. Second and 2. Why not take a shot? We'll have a nice look at on third down if we don't get it here. Separate. Good catch. That's the boy. Yeah. Marker now over 200 yards. That's what I'm talking about. The interception was definitely my fault, so I can't even really put that on him. So I think outside of that one he missed by like 5 yards over the dude's head, I think he's had a pretty good game so far, so let's hopefully continue. Separate. Catch the ball. You gotta catch the ball. That sucked. You gotta catch the ball. That's alright.
So now it's second and long. Gets the back moving. A design
For him
run
to get to
for
the
the
outside.
quarterback. Got the first down.
There we go. Silver. All the running backs putting together a nice squad. He's got 69 yards on 7 touches and 2 touchdowns. I did not realize he was having that good of a game just off of that limited amount of touches. Again, though, I'm gonna feed him the rock. Don't you worry. Go right out to the outside. There we go. So a little bit of a change of pace. Although Silver's been running hard, I'll give him that. But a little bit of change of pace there, just to get to the outside. 5 carries, 21 yards for him. He had 144 in his last game out, so putting together a nice little early part of the Conference USA season for him.
On the option.
Finally. Yeah, it's not really going anywhere. Maybe one.
He'll get
Yeah.
back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football.
Get through there. Get through there. Touchdown. Way to be patient. Hold. Feel out the blocks. It gets right in there. Touchdown. Let's go. 35-0. And they're going to go score right away. Oh, that's all right. This is kind of a little bit of the continuation of what we had last week. So people are asking, this Delaware offense back on track to score a lot of points and win big games by scoring points. I don't know. The defense really helped us out early in the year, but if we can start to win games now just on offense, I will really start to like that, because we looked at it either last week or the week before, and we were very close to the bottom of pretty much every offensive category. So we got to change that. We really got to change that. Yeah, I needed one more second for him to get past the defender, but it's all good. 35-7, 5:10 left here in the fourth. This feels like we're on our way to a nice win. There we go. All right. Feels like we're on our way to a nice win. Sean Wilson, 6 for 69. Huge game out of him. Normally he's only seen the ball 3 or 4 times, but you know, that's love to see that. Oh, I think I got baited into that a little bit. So again, another interception. I will definitely take the blame for. I got baited into that one just a little bit. He looked like he was going to go to the middle of the field. Take that. All right. What we're going to do here is turn on the shoe clock, because we're under 3 minutes and we're blowing these guys out. So. Nice stop here. Hopefully we can move the ball a bit. Get that first down. It's all right. Silver with, like I said, having a good game. Quiet game. Taking this down. This is, we've all but pretty much wrapped this one up. Delaware is going to move to 4-1 on the season, 2-0 in Conference USA play. Crazy. Can we take a knee? 2-0, Conference USA. That's important. I would, I think with the schedule that we have, we are probably not looking at a conference championship or a playoff berth. I think a lot of weird, crazy things would have to happen for that, but a Conference USA win or playoff, appearance in the championship game would be awesome, and I think a big step forward in the right direction for our first year here. So that's what we're fighting for. That's what we're gonna go out and try to get, and that's what we're playing for. Obviously, win them all, but Conference USA title, that is firmly our goal now as a team, and that is going to do it. We are going to get out of here. Delaware 4-1 now, 2-0 Conference USA play. That's big. That was a big win. That felt like a really good offensive display. We scored 28 points in the second quarter. We were rolling there. Between the second and the third, that's where everything came. So huge. Silver, 3 touchdowns, 87 yards. It felt quiet. It did not feel like he was having a great game like that, and then to rip off those numbers, just incredible. There's a stream sound here. Oh, I had one viewer. I thought it was you. I only had one viewer. I thought it was you. Are they asleep? They're asleep. Okay. All right, we've got 50 hours to spend. We did get a commit, which was a big deal. Absolutely love that. But we lost our guard here. We're we're just picking up guys where we can, adding a couple hours here and there, a couple minutes here and there. I'd like to get this guy a bit more. We're building this team on 1 and 2 stars. 3 stars if we can. So it's gonna take some work, but we will get there in the end. I know we will. I love this. It's crazy to say, but I love this 3. I would love to land this 3-star. We don't have good attributes. That's the other thing that's really hurting us. But yeah, like I said, we are just giving it our all. We are giving it everything we got to get some of these guys. Fullback. Love it. We're obviously not one of the top classes, but I do like to just take a peek. Yeah, 108. And I honestly think that's, like, we're going to, like, if we can crack the top 90, I would feel really good, but I don't know that that's happening. But we take the big win. 28 points in the second quarter. Really, the last 4 minutes of the second quarter, huge. And that moves us into the bye week. I didn't know we had a bye week so close. That's nice. Let's get healthy. We got banged up a bit last game, so we 2-0 in Conference USA and 4-1 overall on the season now. Feels good. Like I said, we are marching towards a Conference USA appearance. That is the goal. Playoff seems like it's not gonna happen. Our shot was to beat Colorado in Colorado, and we blew it big time. We blew a huge opportunity. Jackson State 4-2. This is gonna be a big game. This is gonna be I say big. It's relatively big. 15 points now free. Let me get some of these guys. I know we're fighting over 1s and 2 stars, but we're gonna need players because I'm gonna have a lot of transfers. I've been watching the Blue 33, the Bad Blue, both episodes. One has included how many players are going to transfer because I think it's going to be bad. So Jacksonville State, this should be a decent game. I mean, they're 4-2, 2-0 in the conference, so not necessarily. This isn't a massive matchup, but this could have some pretty big implications for down the road. Just gotta make sure we come out here and take care of business on the road. Jacksonville State playing the Gamecocks. Formula 1 playbook. And we're playing offense only because we're the offensive coordinator. And I'm not gonna play defense. And even if we become the head coach of Delaware, probably still not gonna play the defense. So we are rolling towards the ultimate goal of winning a national championship at Delaware. It's part of their Delaware Dynasty challenge that the university has put out. Prove that you can win a national championship with them, and there's a boatload of prizes you can win. I love Delaware football, so this seemed like a great fit, didn't it? And it seems like a good thing to do after our 26-hour stream. So a very, very, very outside chance we can even make the playoff this year, yet alone try to go compete for a national title. But we'll do what we can. We'll give it everything we got. That's all we can do, right? But it's been a fun dynasty so far, and 4-1, we can't complain at that. That's a good way to start the game. We'll take 8 yards on a fullback dive every play. We've been struggling in offense throughout the dynasty. I think it's only been really the last 2 games where we stepped it up and we found some things that we could do and do well. Red has been a big part of that. He's got a little bit more speed than everyone else that we've been lining up. The plan was to redshirt him, but got a little taste of his speed and yeah, realized we absolutely needed it. So he's now a full-time guy in the rotation. We go through three running backs. Load management. Just ran out of time there and just got a little confused and lost. That puts us in a bad spot. Second and real long, which gets us out of what we like to do. Is establishing the run. A second, dude. Wow. Wow. I tried to loft it over the top of him and it just threw it right in his face. It's alright. Definitely missed opportunity. And definitely just gotta get back to doing what we do. That was tough. That was a bad decision by me. I has 3 interceptions in the last 2 games now that have been really solely on me. So I really tried to loft it over his head, and I don't know why he just bullet that thing right to his face. It's okay. Down 7-0. That's what kind of gets me a little nervous. And Marker on the road with us. He's iced already. So there's Silver picking up the yards that we need. Steady hand. We're gonna depend on his legs a lot. I'll tell you that. Between him, Silver, St. LaFleur, and Red, these guys get plenty of carries. And slow start again. All right. We need to get Marker more confident. We need to get him back, unfrozen. Just make some plays. Take our time. We don't have to rush anything. It's a long game. It's a long game. Good throw. Finds Wilson, who's been a stud. One spin move, gets down now. Nice. To 15. Beautiful. That's what we love to see. Spreading the football out, getting these guys the ball. Wilson has been clutch. Him in the slot has been great. I think the mic's going to go 8. Here we go. Nope. Bad decision. Got away with it. That was a terrible decision because he kind of goaded me a little bit into that. Sweep. Here we go. I think this is gonna be thaw. This will be thaw here on the sweep. 2nd and 5 from the 10. Can pick up the first down. Thaw. Gets the first down. First and goal from the 5. Huh? Started out strong with the game last week, putting 35 points up on the board. He's going to line up. That's a glitch I think EA needs to fix. When a lot of times when you're in like that goal line defense, they're lining up offsides for some reason. I mean, we'll take it. Obviously, not going to complain about that, but it's a bit of a glitch that I think a bug that they need to fix. Now from the 2, let's see if we can punch it in. That's in. St. LaFleur. He is reliable, steady up the middle, finds the end zone. I don't know which of the running backs has more touchdowns this year, but it's got to be pretty close. All right, Jacksonville State goes down and scores right away. So let's see if we can just have a nice, sustained drive. Put some plays together. Starts with that. All right. That'll end the first. Down 7. Jacksonville State can score. They scored quick. Their 2 touchdowns were pretty quick, so hopefully our defense wakes up a bit. They're averaging 13.3 yards a play. and only 2 minutes of possession. That is not good for our defense at all. But because we only have 2nd and 3, I'm going to try to send one deep. I like the matchup with Patterson over there. Let's see if we can find balls in there. Get it. Beautiful catch. 2 catches, 53 yards already for Patterson, who I don't think had a catch last week, so good to get him going. We are definitely going to need him late in this season as we pursue our Conference USA title and our far, far, far outside chance of a playoff. I don't think the Conference USA is that good, although we could get a team like Liberty, who may be ranked. No, they're not in. Wait. I'll have to think. Basically, we need a team that's going to be ranked high enough to make a push that we can then upset either once or twice and use that to propel us into a playoff. But otherwise, I think we have a very, very distant outside chance of making that. But the focus is going to be, number one, on just every week, but also gotta just everything builds to the Conference USA. And he's got speed. It may not be blow him out of the water speed, but it is good enough for Conference USA speed, which I think is important. It's not a slight to him. It's not a diss. So if he ends up watching this, I'm not hating. But there is a difference between Alabama speed, Michigan speed, and Conference USA speed. But he's got Conference USA speed, and we love it because that gets us touchdowns, and that gets us tie ball games against Jacksonville State. So that's what we need. I think we're starting to find a little something on the ground, but after that initial interception, I just want to get marker, some stats, get him rolling a bit. Over 100 yards now. 2nd and inches, so we can take another deep shot here on 2nd and short. That worked out last time. Find him underneath. Wilson again. Getting a little too reliable on Wilson. I don't want him to get hurt. 5 catches already here in the first half. That's probably a bit too much, but he's steady. He's got good hands. Makes good plays. Oh, that would have been a good catch. 81. I trust his hands. He's made some really good catches this season already early, but didn't really put him in a great spot, so little on me. Right to the outside. Yeah, he's got some wheels. And this is where it pays to have 3 running backs that we just rotate in and out. So a couple carries for St. LaFleur, a couple carries for Red. That gives Silver some time to rest up and hopefully, yep. Okay, then he can explode out of the backfield, get us down to the 11-yard line. Now we're feeling it a little bit. Feeling it just a little bit. We just got to stay. We've had a lot of red zone troubles this dynasty. Just got to stay focused on getting in the end zone. That's what matters. Oop. Bounced off a little bit too far. Took that right turn. Didn't really need that.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Pick up a block. Okay. Probably should have kept going outside, but I thought he had enough maybe to get in there. That was the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 4. I think we can get 3rd and 4 from the 5, so we can still get a first down. We've just got to get 4 yards here. 2 plays to get 4 yards, I think so. Because I'm not in the business of kicking field goals. I'd rather not, or I'd just rather get in the end zone right there. St. LaFleur gets in the end zone. He's so hard to take down on the goal line. He's a huge asset. Jacksonville State, they settle for a field goal. All right, I think we should just run this clock out, get out of here. No, we'll try one pass. We'll try one ball. If we don't do anything with it, we'll run the ball. We'll get out of here. Take a lead into halftime. Feel good about that.
To the air on first down.
Oh.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
I mean, that was almost a disaster. That was almost a disaster, and it somehow worked out. But we've got one timeout left. We need to make sure we pay attention to that.
It feels like
Ball on
everything this
44.
play caller has called has worked
Press coverage
so
against
far in this
Patterson
first half of
again.
the offense.
And
They've
Thaw.
generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're
Patterson's
staying
open.
aggressive.
We missed
They're
him,
throwing the
but we missed him.
football. They're dictating
That was
everything
dangerous.
right
That
now.
was really dangerous.
And these balls thrown
Probably shouldn't have done that.
field. This is a lot of times where you see those pass interference, where receivers adjusting to the ball and DBs not. This time you can tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his
All right.
hand on it, made sure the receiver.
3rd and 10. We'll just take another shot. 9 seconds left. So if we don't get it here, we'll just punt it deep. Make sure there's no return. Get out of half up 4.
From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man. And this defense is
We're just going to take a timeout and kick a field goal here.
just can't quite keep up.
Which I don't love to do because I'm awful at field goals.
The offense will stop the clock and use
So
one of
hopefully
its
this doesn't
timeouts.
come back to
They
bite
want
us.
nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break.
It's good. That was close. All right, we're going to be up 7 headed in the second half. It's been a back and forth. Jacksonville, they come out and score right away. 3 minutes left in the 3rd. Let's see what we can do. Our running backs coach, Lando, has entered the stream. Oh, he left already.
They'll put this one in
He's
play
over there
first
somewhere.
snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back.
Floor. Finding room up the middle of this defense. We're just kind of imposing our will a bit. I like to see that. I like to see that. It may be something that we just kind of stick to. We just pounding the rock up the middle.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First
But we've
down
also got enough on the outside to pick up consistently 11, 12 yards. That's huge. It's the switch between St. Lafleur and Silver, and then Red to the outside, get him rolling. This is good. This is good. I like what we're doing right now. Obviously, pretty biased because I'm calling the plays, but
Most of the time they want to run out, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking.
go Silver.
On the perimeter, those guys
Should have been able to sneak through that hole.
have success. Really good job
I
blocking.
think that was a bit on me.
didn't get
Let's not forget about Marker too.
down at 2nd and 9.
What it is, we've got some playmakers on them.
Wants to go up top.
Get out of there.
Finds the tight end.
Okay, 3rd and 8.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're
The
supposed
flex.
to do. As soon as they catch the
Empty Y flex.
yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
So I like the tight end here.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Get the first down.
Got the
Beautiful.
quick pass.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The drive continues.
Makes it to the 30 and gets a first
I
down.
think is it in this empty. Where's that jet touch? There we go. This is
And the
to.
Blue Hens
Oh, I
come
thought this
to the
was to
line with
Thaw.
a fresh set of downs.
This is a Wilson. Wilson, he's been having a great game. Let's see if he can get to the outside here. Just, nope, no blocking. No blocking whatsoever for him. Felt bad. Everyone just said, nah, we're good. Not on this play.
The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big
That's a little bit of a mismatch there. Thaw.
to the air on 2nd down. Using his feet to buy time. Intercepted. Big play. Stop.
My fault. My fault. Bad throw.
To return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Okay, defense gets us the ball back. And it's the start of the 4th. All right. As much as I don't want to do it, the run game has proven effective pretty much in every part of this game, and we've just, for some reason, I've gotten away from it, and I've been forcing terrible throws and turnovers. So let's start on the ball a bit here. Get our guys going.
Nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Try to get it to the edge.
Get to the outside. There he goes.
Running into the open
Turn up
space.
yield. 7 carries, 80 yards for Red today.
Well, that's why this running game can be so
Also,
dynamic.
EA,
This guy is
you gotta
special when he has
look
the
at
ball
Oliver
in
Red
his
because that
hands.
is not him.
People miss, he can run with power,
I don't know
but
if
he
you've got the
also
right guy,
has
but
speed.
it looks
You saw it on that
nothing
last
like
play.
him.
They'll send the back in motion. The
We
give
did
to
him
the tailback.
pretty dirty.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch.
This is what we need, just consistent ground attack.
You've got to
Slow and steady.
outrun
Don't
the
gotta rush
football,
anything.
eat clock,
I would
continue
like to
the
not lose
victory.
3 yards on first down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right
I mean,
there
I'd
as
prefer
soon as he got
not
the
to lose
ball.
3 yards on first down at least.
Great job by the defense.
Maybe everything just needs to be focused up the middle. But
Guys holding
we're
their
starting to
gaps,
crowd it.
running to the football, nowhere to go.
The hand to the running back. This junior making his
Third and
presence
11.
felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's another drive that kind of
That run really didn't go anywhere.
started out
So
super
focus
hot
on
and then
how
is kind of
those five
dissolving
guys are
here.
up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely
that.
falls on the shoulder of those
Beautiful
five
throw.
Goes out of bounds, but not before
Beautiful
he
throw.
gets
That's
it
all
to
I can
the
really
end
say
zone.
about that.
It's
That
on
was
the way to the 20.
a very dicey throw,
Down to the 20, first and
but
10.
really good touch. He led Wilson just enough.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
So, the jet passes, man, they did. I don't know what they did to those things, but you just can't run them.
What will they dial up on second and a long
Second
way
and
to go?
9. 4:20 left in the ball
Looking to
game.
fire.
Make some move.
Unloads to the wideout.
What's
It's
the penalty
complete.
gonna be?
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the
A
field. Let's see
hold?
what the call is.
I mean, he's laying on the ground. It looked like he got absolutely
So that
run
penalty's
over,
gonna
but we're gonna
cost
call
them the
hold.
first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Now on second down.
Okay.
Back to pass.
Can't feel it.
Quickly complete.
What a move.
That one
The
takes it
boy
down
with a
to
huge catch, 3rd and 3. This is one of the situations where I feel good. 2 plays to get 3 yards. That's how I look at. That's definitely how we're looking at it because we're not kicking field goals. Not in this game. We got to score touchdowns to beat Jacksonville State. It looks like so.
But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second.
Which we can do right here with St. LaFleur. You're not. The first guy's not taking them down 9 times out of 10. Rumbles his way into the end zone. Huge touchdown. And the extra point. We get the ball back here. 2:48 left on our own 2. That is a problem. This is where we need LaFleur to pick up a bunch of yards to get us away from this situation because I don't like this. Nope. I'm gonna call timeouts. Yeah, I don't like this. We're gonna run. We're gonna run a dive because we gotta get away from the goal, our own goal line here. Because the punt would be very dangerous from this spot too. Go. First down. And we're causing. Yep. Force them to call their 3rd and final timeout. They have the 2-minute warning, but we're gonna go. I'm gonna put chew clock on. I need to remember that that's on if we get the ball back. 2:41 left, so we can essentially run this thing down to the 2-minute warning. Go. That's huge. Another first down. That was no. I thought they brought their 3rd already. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, that was their 3rd and final timeout. This play will get us down to the 2-minute warning. We need another first down. Close this game out. It's ultimately what we need. Good run there by Silver. 2nd and 5 when we come back. When we come back off the 2-minute warning. First down essentially wins this ball game. Get out of here with a tight win over Jacksonville State. Would be nice. Huge. There we go. Huge first down. That will be the ball game. The Delaware Blue Hens are going to go to 5-1 and 3-0 in conference play. That Conference USA title, I said, playoff may be out of the picture, but Conference USA title very much up for grabs. Another huge second quarter here. That must be just our money quarter. We scored 17 here. We scored 28 last week in the second. It's proven to be pivotal in our games, and we come out of Jacksonville State with a W. Nice. Feels like the offense is rolling a little bit more. After this, we will take a look at the conference standings just to see where we sit after that. I know it's still early, but just curious as to how things are playing out. Well, we got to commit. We got our 3-star quarterback out of Green Bay, Wisconsin, Markel Parms. Love that. Love landing 3-star. That's going to help us in terms of recruiting. Again, transfers. I'm not changing anything here. Wilson, that would be such a tough loss if we lost him and our tight end Burdell. That would be tough. I don't know how to improve that over one season, so. All right. With that, we're going to free up some recruiting points, 25 of them to be exact. And Parms just for our own purposes. What were his? Yeah. Reminiscent of Marker. I think the big we want Ingold here, right? 86 speed, 86 acceleration. He will be able to run the ball well for us. That is who we are looking at landing. Rowe still here in contention as well. Yep. All right, so let's spread out some points here. I'm just really looking for guys that we are competing against that we can bring over. It's going to take 1s and 2 stars this first year. Hopefully next year is more of a 3-star year. I know we're landing a couple now, but it's not really going to be until next year where we start to see some of the results of how well we're playing. Still a long season though. You never know. Spread out the love. I mean, we only have 350 recruiting points this year, so it's not pretty. And I said we would take a quick look at the conference standings. Just take a peek here. UTEP 6-1, 3-0. That's what I'm talking about. We need a team like UTEP to just run away with it because they look to be the only other school, Middle Tennessee State, but we play them this week, so hopefully they don't go to 6-1. Hopefully they go to 5-2. UTEP, that would be. Who did they play? They lost to Texas. Okay, their only loss is to Texas, but if they run the table and we play them, see, that's what we need. We need them to just run the table completely and maybe be ranked towards the end of the year, and then we stumble into a ranked matchup, maybe 24 and 25, and then we play, and then we may play again for if we both just absolutely run the table. That would be interesting. We'll take a quick look at the top 25 as well, just to see. Wow, wait, I like it from the other view. Michigan up to number 2. So Penn State, Michigan, BYU, Florida, Alabama is your top 5. Indiana, Iowa State 6-7. Georgia with 2 losses, sitting at 9. Good. Duke 7-0. They'll find a way. I don't know why. Some sort of code written in to make Duke good. Ohio State is 5-2. Wow. A lot of 5. This is kind of the season we need, though. We need lots of losses across the board. I doubt it, but is there any possibility that UTEP is getting points? No, probably not. That would be something. That's kind of what we need. We need really weird seasons to happen where we can just kind of sneak in here. But for now, what we've got to focus on is Middle Tennessee State coming in at 5-1, 1-1 overall in the conference. They are dead on exactly how we line up, how we match up in terms of ratings. So it should be an interesting game. Defense sitting at a 66. Hopefully we can take advantage of that and exploit some weaknesses to get points, because we need points. I would like to be, coordinator of the year. That would be nice. I know we haven't really put on the performance that's been shocking so far, but
Wins are hard to
it'd
come
be
by
nice.
in a college football season, and they should be cherished and prized, particularly.
Getting the ball first here. What do? Do we just try to shock them right away? Let's try to shock them forwards.
Quarterback
Let's go.
stands alone, all wide
I don't want the
receivers.
coverage, but oh boy, maybe.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to
Get
the
it.
wide out.
He's got it. That's a big one. All right, 25 yards right off the rip. 24. Okay.
And they'll move the chain.
I mean, it definitely looked like he was at the 40 or the 50.
Thrown against zone coverage, you cannot
So
telegraph
maybe what we needed here to start.
cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by
Start
the
a good game.
quarterback,
That's
using his eyes, not
we
staring
have
down
started
the
very
sky,
slow
and then
the
throwing
last
the ball.
3-4 weeks.
Gets the back moving.
In fact, really all season we've started slow.
A run for the quarterback.
Um,
And they pick
but
up
we're 5-1, and that's what matters. 5 wins.
second and short.
Don't care if we win 3-0, 6-0, 10-0, 2-0. Shit.
Now the trick is
Win's a
finding
win.
a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the
First
season.
time.
It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job.
Gonna get all 3 running backs touches here, 3 consecutive plays.
But a lot of meat still left.
Warm up the legs. Oh, this is. I don't know. I didn't do the. I didn't do the adjustment. That should have been red. My bad. I need to make it so that close as red as the primary running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6.
The boy here on a go route, promising. If that linebacker isn't just he's
After
not.
run, now throw.
Touchdown.
Catch in the middle.
That's what I'm
is
talking about.
Boy.
Saw it right away.
Delaware.
Put that linebacker on a blitz. Had no coverage really over the top. That was easy. Middle Tennessee State responds with a field goal. 1:25 left here in the second. And it feels like maybe this might be a game where we can throw the ball. I say that and I'm probably going to throw an interception right here. But this feels like maybe we can
This drive going to the air.
throw the ball a little bit.
Fires to the wide out.
Good catch, go.
Soft spot in the
And
middle.
he's gone.
Wide
Oh,
open
keep
space.
going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
He's
Touchdown.
at
All right, let's be real. That probably should have been intercepted. As I look back on it, yep, that definitely should have been intercepted. But we're not in the business of, not taking luck when it happens. We're going to take it, and it's 14-3. That's what matters. Oh,
So after the break,
let's not make that a habit of getting lucky like that.
they're going to open this drive with a pass.
Good catch, Thaw. In traffic, I thought one of those, I thought the corner was going to stay, but
Good thing as he gets it to the 23.
all right.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy
There's
that
Red
tall.
getting his first
But
touch of the
years
game.
behind
Good spin
him,
move.
it's an
And I don't, that tackle's going to take its toll. It'll fatigue him a little bit, but you tackle him for like 4 extra yards, so we'll go play.
When he has the ball in his hands, he's just able to sort of feel out where defenders are. He's able to see the hole open up. Once he sees it, puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. Nice curve.
That back had absolutely
Again, maybe this
nowhere
is
to
maybe
run.
this is a
So
game
actually,
where we
he's counting
really
them.
spread
He's
it out through
counting
the
to
air.
make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Teams might not be expecting that at this point, given how much we've been running the ball.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's so.
All right, it's bedtime at the house, so everyone had to Get to sleep. We are back, and we are rolling. All right. 3rd and 8. Can't remember what I just ran. That's all right. Don't want to run this, but I'll try. Pick up if Silver picks the block up. Pick the block up, Silver. We'll be out and running. Actually, it was a nice little nifty play. If we would have got the block downfield that we needed, we would have been fine. Like, fair caught, and he's acting like he was gonna run. Some BS. All right. Ball on the 8. This may be another trick here, but they're. Yeah, it was. Get out, Mark. Okay, good. Slide. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. He's not the fastest guy, but he doesn't have to be. He's got enough to get out, get first downs when we need it. We needed some separation away from the back of the end zone. It's gonna be open. Got him. Moving down the field. Starting to flex our air game here a little bit this game. Something we haven't really done a lot of. We're finding guys. Marker's making good throws when he has to. Improvising, that's important. And I am not throwing BS interceptions. All very helpful. He's got some accuracy on the run, and I really like that. That's important. Very important. As our offensive line is good, not great. Let's say that. Good, not great. We're gonna stick in there, Patterson. Need to get him the ball more. I know it. Gotta get him the ball more.
Get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without
It's gonna be a
getting
nice
it in
touchdown
the end
for
zone.
some more Thaw goes up and makes plays. Nope. Saw Silver coming out of the backfield. Gotta catch that. Alright. 2 plays to get 5 yards. Right, I'm looking at this drive.
But they're not a receiver. A lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just drop.
Or 1 play to get a touchdown. Either way. I don't mind. That's what I'm talking about. Touchdown, Blue Hens, and we're going to get the ball again with a minute left. Ball on the 49. Alright, we have to. We can't just run this into half.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49.
Okay.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open
It's back
man.
tight end, 88.
Out of bounds.
I like him too. I think that may be his first catch of the year, but I know he's had a drop or 2 this year. He gets up and he runs hard. Just gonna catch the ball more. Yeah, saw the pocket collapsing there. Didn't really have much choice. Throw it in the dirt. Get out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about. Marker 256. 2 touchdowns. Let's keep it rolling.
We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this
Catch
offense.
Thaw. He's got good hands. Really good hands.
He's got it down the middle. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looking to go up top and
Silver.
time's running
Touchdown.
out in the half.
Let's go.
Touchdown,
Delaware, baby. Delaware.
And they add 6 more to the board for that.
Touchdown, Blue Hens. Alright. Pulling 10. So the defense made a nice stop.
90
out
yards
of
in
the
front
gate.
of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback goes down all the
It
way
is hard
back
to get
at
out of
his
the
4-yard
pocket
line.
in this game,
And the
no
Blue
matter
Hens
what
have put
prototype I
themselves
think
in
your quarterback
dire
is.
straits
It
after
just
that last
feels
play at
impossible
second
to
and
get
a
out of
mile. Looking to fire.
But I
That
feel
one
Patterson
comes out
open.
hot down the right
He's
side.
gonna-
It's
he's
caught.
gonna
There he goes. At the 20.
for a touchdown.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown,
If
Blue
Delaware can
Hens.
start throwing the football, these Conference USA schools better watch out. Better watch out. The
Okay,
Blue Hens
guys,
coming.
here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
I had
No
him,
doubt.
and I just
Everything.
Quarterback feeling the
didn't throw it
pressure,
because
and down he goes at the 22.
I'm scarred
The
from that
defense
linebacker
coming
earlier,
up
just
big
getting
there, and the
just
sack
throwing
is
the ball
great,
right at
but
his
the
forehead.
secondary deserves some credit too.
That was bad.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The
Should just
Blue
run the
Hens
ball 35
need their
free.
binoculars to
No need
find
to
that
just
line to gain here on
something
third
free.
down. Under fire. Picked off.
So stupid.
What a play to set him up. Nice
So
pickup
stupid.
on the return, but
He saw it. I saw it the whole way. He just saw it the whole way. He went out and scored a touchdown. For the sake of saving time, and this is a Dynasty, that is a marathon, not a sprint. Chew clock is going to go on.
they'll put this
Don't
one
care
in
if you
play
hate it.
first snap
If
of
you
the
do,
drive from the
don't.
25.
It's not worth it. There's other things in life to hate. Not the fact
The
that
give
I'm
to
going
the
to
back.
clock.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the
Hate something
closest
else.
guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
Turning it on. These
Hate the
little
fact that,
gains
okay,
can start
I
to
need to
add
double
up
check,
as he
but
gets
I'm
it up to the
almost
34.
This shouldn't be a
Oliver
surprise to
Brady
anybody. If you've
is
got the lead in the
not-
third quarter and you want to keep it, you
I-
got to bleed the
I'm-
clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the
Red is
field.
not.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had
I'm
so
pretty
much
positive.
success and so much production.
Yeah,
But
me
listen,
neither.
at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets
I
you
need
some
to-
spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're
35-10,
just trying to find things to
winding down
build
the
off
third
of.
quarter. We've
Maybe
had
that's
a
something
really,
they can
really
point to
good
as they get ready for their
offensive
next
game.
opponent.
It's a
The
seam
air-
wide open. Continuing to
Through the air,
turn and
we just
move it
played
forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the
The
48.
one bad interception, I'm just
Time
an
winding
idiot.
down, and
I
the
saw it.
Brewers,
I
they
saw
come
it as
to
soon
the
as I was
line.
throwing. I knew it.
Really good
I knew it
surge
was
that time by
over.
the offensive line. You saw all those bodies behind the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up
Gotta
the
be
crease
better
for the ball
than
carrier.
clean those up.
He's able to get a really nice
Especially
gain
at
there,
the
setting up
Conference
second and
USA
inches.
season.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware
And St.
holding the
Michigan
lead.
must be
Let's
playing
take a
some
quick look at the
talented
national
crazy
rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play.
It's pressing A too fast.
Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the six.
4 touchdowns.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the
idiotic
passing game.
interception.
These are big fellas
Cost
that
me
can
a
run.
really,
This guy's
really,
a
really
big
good
target,
game.
so
I
nice
think he's
job
having a
on
good
that
game,
play.
But
And the Blue Hens are marching down the field. Here's a heat. Bought a little time, lets it go.
definitely wasn't to him, but
Pulls it in. It's LeBoy. He
Decent.
makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's
I hear
incomplete.
people just
Well,
screaming.
take her
at
hat to the
me.
defense
I
getting that
hear it.
incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy.
Just start
Completed
running the
over
ball.
70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Punt. Good punt. Get to it.
That thing was is down for a...
It's a good punt.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to
Just
move.
run the clock out. Run the clock
Defense
out.
in
I
the
know
right
this is boring.
spot. They
I know.
stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
It's a good thing. That means we've won
And here's the
a
mindset
really
if you're
good
on
game,
offense. Fourth
and
quarter, you've got a
we've played
huge
well
lead.
enough to
Obviously,
just
you're going to
say
run the
shoot
football,
clock.
but just be aware of the clock.
Bear
You don't
with
want to
me.
snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing
see.
safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. You used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Or could run.
They
Dive.
already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And the Blue Hens will move the sticks with the 1st down.
How about that? 4th down, I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the 1st down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll try the toss to the left. Got the 1st down and
That's
more.
broken.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That's
The
ridiculous.
clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a... Listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
End the game.
This
We'll
will
do
be
it.
the 8th play of the drive, but a great
Alright,
opportunity
that's
for the
Delaware. We're
defense to
moving
get
to
off
6-1.
the field.
And undefeated still in Conference USA play, so huge. Our 2 buys out of the week, so it looks 6-1. 4-0 in Conference USA. And we've got 5 games remaining in the regular season, so hopefully we can just keep this thing rolling. I don't hate it. Don't hate it one bit. What we need is more recruiting points. And we need for people to have faith in this university so that they'll come in. Austin DMS. Play Liberty 2-5. That doesn't seem real. It seems like we're gonna get screwed here. But we've got Launcher Daily coming in. So anyone on the planet that would like to come that was not targeted before. Pocket passer, sorry, buddy. Who's our runner? Pocket passer. I need some dudes. Just put a small amount of hours for these guys, just to show them we're interested. That was stupid, wasn't it? I had to re-offer him the scholarship. I know every single thing about him. $24 stars and 5 3 5-stars. This must be nice. Rutgers with a class built on 3 stars. Okay. College football top 25. First poll is out. Who has made top 25? Michigan, number 1 right now. Penn State, Alabama, Indiana, Florida, Iowa State. Wow. Duke, number 9. Ohio State with 2 losses. Oregon, 6-2. Clemson, 5-2. Texas, 6-2. So all the preseason favorites have 2 losses. Tulane at 5-2. Bowl projections. Let's see where they are projecting the Delaware Blue Hens. The Cure Bowl against Central Michigan. Fire up chips. What do we think about that? Rogue. We need UTEP to just keep rolling. That is definitely what we need. We need UTEP to keep rolling. UTEP to keep rolling because that could be a big matchup if we decide to win out, both of us. I'm nervous about this matchup, I'll tell you that. Headed to Liberty, 2-5 on the year, but look at their open. That's not fair. This feels like a trap. 100% feels like a trap game. That would make the stadium at Liberty a trap house. There's no one watching that would even. There's no one watching.
Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg.
Liberty and the All Reds, huh? They scored a field goal on the first possession. 3:07 left in the first. We are getting the ball. Make sure we have red in the right position. And spread. I like what we did early last week. Started out throwing the ball well. I think I'm going to try to replicate that.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson.
Absolute dog.
Makes the grab and not
last week.
quite enough for the
See if he
first
can do
down,
that
but a
this
good
week.
gain on
I
that
think he
play.
can.
The blue
He's
hen
putting
with
together
a second
really
and short to
solid
keep
weeks
this
for
drive
season.
moving. He's taking the
Gotta
shot.
make a break for the ball. You
And
have to
that's
make a
going
break
to
for
be
the ball because
incomplete.
he threw you
Going
open.
broke
He
on
threw you
second down,
wide.
but third down's coming up.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high
Settling.
over the middle. A lot of that
Settling
times that's turned
long.
into an interception.
No need to
He
get
doesn't
upset.
get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
And
Absolute
he
dog.
gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be
He
a first down.
inspires me to want to just run
Well, this
up
offense
the
is sending
gut.
a little bit of a
Number
message
2
here.
Penn
Of course,
State
we know
hands up
how
Ohio
much they've
State.
struggled on third down all season
Third
long. They're just
loss
never
of the
able to seem to
year.
get into a rhythm. But after that last
3
running play,
losses
moving
for a
the
guy
sticks,
going on
you
third
just
base.
wonder
That's
what
pretty
that does
fitting.
for their confidence.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
No one's watching this.
Run game is
That's
good.
funny joke.
Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as it's
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
This feels like
And the
it
Blue
still feels like
Hens
a
are
trap
moving
because
quickly
I know
down
a
the
lot of
field.
these guys are skilled. They are great players.
To the air on
Who will
first down.
start on this team.
Pocket breaking down. And the DB right
from
with him to knock it away.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up
Putting him in
over
bad
the middle of the
situations and
field,
can use
the
his head
defenders have a lot of
to
time to go and try to get
Second
it,
and
make
10
a
ball
play. A lot of guys
for
near the football.
Arizona
Nice
State.
job by the
So
defense
Iowa
being in
State.
great
Iowa
position.
State no longer
They'll
undefeated.
toss it to
No
the
longer
left.
going to be sitting in the
Picks up the first
top
down.
6.
All
Number
down,
1
but he
Michigan
has
takes care
enough
of
to move
Purdue
the
pretty
chains.
handily.
Well, it just seems like
59
everything
points.
is working for the
59 to
offense
16.
on
Let's see
this
if we can
drive.
score that lead.
Another
Unranked
nice
Tennessee,
game, this
unranked
time on the
Oklahoma,
ground.
and a 1-point dog fight.
They'll try the run.
Second down
Runs
out.
for the tackle.
Seven
Pulled down
Auburn.
after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground.
Georgia
thick and
beats
compact, but
by
fast and
Florida.
shifty. They're just so hard to tackle.
Undefeated,
And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this
from
consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting a run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Let's see what they do on third down. Give to the running back. Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 13.
Hard to
Important here to get
imagine this
points.
is only their
That's what I
first
really
drive
want
of
to
the
do.
game, but their
25
defense
Houston.
was on the field for
Nice.
virtually an entire quarter. So, guys,
5 point
there's a
win
lot of
for us.
pressure on this
That's what I'm
offense here to
talking about.
convert this third.
And into the end zone.
Right down to the
He
2.
rumbles all the way
Take
down
it.
to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that
2
one.
yards now. We can do this.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. Was priority number one. He said it makes the whole.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
Defense with a nice stop. Ball right back. 5:34 left in the half. 21 Baylor. Okay. Some interesting
Making
ranked
side
teams. I'm
adjustments
saying. I said, you know,
Looking downfield on first down. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for go.
I said right after Colorado lost, I think that was pretty much it. I think that sealed the deal. I think our fate
They
was
knew this quarterback was going to try to
fairly
take the
sealed.
top off
There's
the
no way we were
defense.
going to come
That time they
in the
couldn't
national
link
title
up, but if you're on
this
defense, just
first
know
season in
they're going to
Delaware,
try that
that's
play
fine
again.
because this is a marathon. It's
Just
not a
sort
sprint.
of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and
Weird
they'll mark
things
him
didn't
down at
happen.
40. The Blue Hens
We have
come to the line on third and
6
short,
and 1
trying
or
to
7
keep the
and 1
drive
UTEP
alive.
team that is leading
Moving
the
ball
conference.
on third and short.
Delaware
Gets it to the
ourselves. We are 6 and
46-yard
1.
line. First down for this offense.
I'm not saying that
It's got to
there's
feel
an outside
good
chance
as
that
an
we can
offense
make
knowing that
the
early
playoff,
in the
'cause
drive you can
I
turn
don't think
around,
there is.
hand
I
it
really
off,
don't think
get a
there is.
push
But
up front and go get positive yards.
start getting some of these schools
the
that are
Blue
beating each
Hens
other up,
with the first
and
and
the
10.
conference can't put together
Using his
a
feet.
decently ranked.
Lots of running
Good.
room. Big pickup on the ground here to
Silver.
keep this drive moving
Where's
and
that
give
ball?
them a first down.
And he's
I
gonna,
love that
he's
play
gonna
call.
dunk on
This
it.
offense is going to run the
That's what I'm
football.
talking
They're
about,
not just
Silver.
going to do it
That's-
between the tackles, but they're going to attack you
That's
outside.
what we need
You saw
from
that
him.
with that handoff. They get to the
Going
right,
back to
they
the playoff
get him in
conversation, we
space,
just need
using his speed. Good play call.
something weird to happen. And you never know, it could.
They'll switch it up
You never
here
know.
and look to throw.
One of
Grabbed
those
in the
seasons
middle,
where
it's
weird things
Wilson.
happen, and a
This
conference
quarterback
team
right now is in a groove, and he's doing
doesn't
a
get the
nice
kind of
job
champion
in
that they want.
pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea
Conference
of
USA
where he wants to go with the football.
back
That's
in
why the
with
ball's coming out of his
with
hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
one lost team.
Makes the grab.
Who knows? Could happen. We could find ourselves in the play. And if we do, Dennis game on. I don't think anyone would think that was possible. I personally still don't. I think the schedule does not favor us.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it.
It sets us up for failure.
Just
I think
as
he's
he
good. So
released it
we're
on
gonna have to
first
do
down, he just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a
dread it,
whole
but
lot of
we're gonna
time
have
to
to
get
put
rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
brutally.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The pitch to the left.
Good move, Red.
Got some
Touchdown.
room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown!
He's a good change of pace back, isn't he? He really is. He comes in and he makes the plays right when we need him. And
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The running back has it. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grab near the marker. It's Wilson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Wants to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's a good
press in this
example there of
position.
complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Oh, stay up.
Corralled and brought down by the defense.
2 minutes.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the
34,
time out
I
and
think
see if they can
this
add a little
feels
more
like
before the
2
break.
minutes.
The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense set for a first down play.
Delaware.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They'll run the toss. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific
Feels
pickup.
like he's barely touched the football.
You got to be
if I'm being
impressed by
honest.
what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the
have him be
football.
hurt.
Anything they want to do right now is
Cannot
working.
have him be hurt. I need to. He can't be hurt.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and
He's
11.
gonna be hurt.
They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This right here on 3rd down, 3rd and 7.
3rd and long coming from the
Can't have him go.
27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play.
Delivers the ball.
Catch in the middle. It's Wilson.
And then
Got
I'm going
enough to
wide.
move
I'm
the
going
sticks.
wide.
First down from the
Inside.
17. And the Blue Hens, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The quick out. Touchdown,
Comes back with
Delaware.
bum ankle
And
for
they
the
take it
touchdown.
in for 6 more.
21-3. Florida State unranked.
The drive
2.1
starts from their own
forwards.
25-yard line.
Patterson. Kind of a quiet game for him so far, but I like the press coverage on him.
Looking to throw on first down. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end. Get a nice positive game in the toss.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the
Do
first.
everything we need to against this
You know, I
team.
know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the
I
tight
like what
end
I've seen
there,
on the
that
offense
route
from our
potentially changes if it's man
Play
coverage. So
well
good
with
job
that
by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after the catch.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here.
No, why not?
Makes the catch. It's Patterson.
That was me.
Oh,
I took
he
my
didn't
off
get
the field.
there, and what a stop
That was
against
so
an offense that's been
stupid.
magnificent on 3rd down. The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the return man.
Come on, defense. Defense playing really well. Really, really well. I could not be more excited by how well they've been playing lately.
We'll see what they can do on this drive
Even
as
when
it
we were
starts
getting
at
used
the
to,
8.
we used to get off to slow starts, and they were there.
Sends it
helping
back
us
in
out.
motion. They'll try to get outside.
Now we're getting off to a little bit better starts,
And he
and we're
works
still
his way
just doing
forward and finally down at the
3 here.
15.
Under 2 minutes now.
Coach is always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type
Big
of
game.
efficiency on
This will
first
move
down, man,
us
you are doing just
7-1
And the
on
Blue
the season,
Hens
still
with
in
myriad
the
options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the
I
chains.
think that bit about undefeated
Love to see
conference
this on
USA
offense
is
early in
going to
drives,
be
getting
something
that
we
kind
have
of
to
yardage
watch
keeps you ahead of
because,
the chains.
like I said,
Ball spotted
we have
at
a
the
UTEP team
21.
that
It's
is
first down.
6-1, 7-1, maybe they're 8-1 now.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Outside the pocket, let's go. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag
Great
for the
catch.
big pickup.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws,
That'll take us to the
some
end of the
runs.
third. Into the
This
fourth
play
quarter,
caller's
up
still asking for shot
21-3
plays. And listen, you're
over
the
Liberty.
quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got
Chance
the
to move to
playmakers
7-1
you have
on the
offensively.
season
Just
would be
keep
pretty
chucking.
big.
We've come to the end of the
Not gonna lie,
period. It's
that number
Delaware
makes me
holding
excited.
the lead.
I think
And as we
you know,
switch
we've
ends of
talked a little
the
bit
field,
about
let's
this
take a quick
stream,
look at
or
the
on the
national
stream,
rankings.
about how nice it would be to make it to a Conference USA title, but 10 wins also just itself would be crazy good, and I would, I'd absolutely love that. So let's see what we can do. 2nd and 6 here now. Ball on our own 40. Let's make it happen. Running backs have had a pretty good game between the 3 of them. Silver, maybe not as many touches as he probably should. So we can change that here. We can definitely change that when we get the ball. 9 carries, 93 yards for Red. He's just, every week he just feels like he's playing better and better. 16 Vanderbilt. They were beat by number 11 Texas, so they won't be 16 next week, but impressive. Silver, only 3 carries. Yeah, I would like to change that. I'd like to change that big time.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here they're trying to get to the edge. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short game.
Just running clock here. 21-3. Approaching 4 minutes to go here in the 4th.
Oh, he's got some space. Really
Saint Fleur.
nice job to convert that third down.
Saint
and they've got
Fleur.
it at the 33.
And this is so frustrating late in the game when you got to get the football back and you can't stop them. My goodness, this drive's been going play after play after play. This defense has got to find a way.
Georgia with that big win over Florida in the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. I don't think they call it that anymore, actually. Oh, Duke has fallen to 14 Clemson. Oh my. It's going to muddy some of those conferences up big time, which may hurt us in the end. We need well, maybe, I don't know, there's some potential for some shock still, I think, this season. And boy, would I love it if we went on that party, the shock party. Try to kick a 50-yarder here. Don't love this. Bingo. Right through the uprights, just like we wanted. Alright, so now headed under to... Oh yeah, we've got this thing in bag. 24-3. We're just going to take... Should just be able to take a knee here. Get out of here. With a win.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Plenty of work to do here.
They're not going to call timeout. Just get this game over with. Liberty's going to go to 2-6 on the season, while we go to 7-1. Look out now, Conference USA. We are rolling. The Blue Hens, undefeated still in Conference USA play, 5-0, and we are 7-1 overall. 8 games into the season. We've got 4 left. Got to finish strong. I think we are good for one more game. I think we'll do one more game. One more game, and we will. We'll wrap it up for the night. We will. We've got a big looming game against UTEP. That game, the importance of that one just seems to be getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Another 3-star. That's what I'm talking about. Build. Brand exposure. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of brand exposure anytime soon. Sorry, guys. Really wish we could, but we can't. Alright. 50 points now free for some of these dudes. Swap these out for 10 pointers. 3-star dual threat. And we know everything we need to know, so we'll put him on a soft. Put some of these other guys up top here. Is he on hearts? Yeah, I don't know what we're waiting for there. They're either row. Okay. We need to step up our game here. Football influencer. Let's get him the 40 football influencer for the hard sell. Even though, I mean, playing time is what you're gonna get out of that. Was this dude good? What's his speed? Acceleration. Okay. I think he's still fine. No. Back too many times. Yeah, we're rolling there, Rolling there, UMass. Rolling there. Okay. And that's all of our hours. Shoot, man. Those hours just go by so quick. It's impossible to really start building some things with these guys. Let's take a quick look at the conference. Or no, let's start with the college football playoff. Boise State 7-2, Tulane 6-2, Houston 8-1. Duke with that loss moves to 15. Iowa State lost 2. So that is only going to be 3 undefeated teams now, all in the Big Ten. Michigan, Penn State, Indiana. That's crazy. Georgia all the way up to 5. Boo. ACC's got a lot of representation on here. Conference standings. UTEP 7-1 still. 4-0 in the conference. We're 7-1, 5-0 in the conference. Big time. I don't think we've got anybody on the awards watch list. Bowl projections. Let's see if we've changed it at all. Still the Cure Bowl versus Central Michigan. Is there in any world where UTEP is receiving any points against the Ohio State is dropped from the rankings? That's awesome. UTEP they're getting 4 votes. Hear me out. It's not gonna happen. It couldn't happen. 22 Tulane is the highest. They're getting an automatic qualifying seat because, wow, look at this. Because of the stacking at Michigan, where's the SEC winner? The SEC winner is the 6th seed projected. We're gonna put our head down. We're gonna play Delaware football. We're gonna first attack Louisiana Tech. That's what we're focused on. We're not focused on anything else. It is not going to happen. We are not going to make a playoff, but we gotta just put our heads down and play Delaware football. You know, that's what's important. That's what we gotta do. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come out here, put on a show for the folks in Delaware. Get the ball right away. 45 going in. Change of momentum type of play. Seems like it just occurred. There's only one answer for that as a bright screen. Sun is shining in Delaware. No, I wanted to go deep, but catch the football is really what I wanted to do.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Take advantage. We got to take advantage of this because we got good starting field position. Get the first. 31. Okay, good hard run by Oliver Red. Which again, I think EA you need to look at. I don't think that's him. Lando. Lando's my dog. He's trying to escape the game. He's not allowed to right now.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third
Good
down
first down there.
this season. Not even in the top
Points
50,
this
but you know what?
first possession.
Make it third and
Crucial.
short.
I like the matchup with the boy here.
You're not predictable. You can be
What's
more
that guy?
successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good
It's
position.
2 drops from you, Wilson. That's push-ups.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he just
Way.
overshot his man and threw it out of bounds. And
Where was I throwing?
Throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there.
Man, we're still not getting many people showing up at the game. That's disappointing.
trying to move the sticks on 3rd
Good
down
cat.
through the air. And that's incomplete.
He's
A
kidding.
defender all over him.
All right,
Knocked the ball to the
51
ground.
yarder,
12
12-mile-an-hour wind. I have no idea how to actually aim this now.
Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt.
Thought I did everything. 12-mile-an-hour wind doesn't do anything.
No good. Kicker trying
EA. They go down and score a field goal. I'm not saying I should have made that, but I shouldn't have missed that badly.
Let's see what they have done.
It's like wind. It's like sometimes wind doesn't matter. That's what it feels like.
Here's the handoff.
And then other times it's like wind is so important. You miss it by a mile if you don't adjust for it. So it's fine. It's a mistake on our part. It should have been better.
Your entire playbook moving forward.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Get out of the way, Silver. Thank you.
Down at the
First down.
40-yard line, and that
Just
will be
kind of gotta get a little rolling here. I expected. I kind of wanted to come out and throw the ball around like we did last week, and that just really didn't materialize in these first couple drives, these first couple possessions. So
senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I
we
wanna
can
try to
mix it
hand
up a
the
little
ball
bit.
to my running back 10, 15 times a game.
Keep the defense
tackle 'em,
off
wear 'em out.
balanced.
Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard
Battle.
runs, later in football
Battle,
games,
Brazil,
they turn
battle.
into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally
Smash corners.
those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on
Look at
that.
Silver here. I like him out of the backfield. Catches the ball well. Good field.
over the middle. It's Silver.
There you go.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Come on.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money.
Go thaw. Good way to end Good way to end the first quarter. Let's take that momentum here into the second quarter with our nearly empty stadium, which is disappointing because we're playing well this season, and I would like people to show up. I would like people to show up a lot. Ball on the 7 going in. We've shown that fullback dive a few times. I'm going to try to hand it off to Silver now. As long as everyone can match up with the guy right in front of it. Good move. Good move. Okay. Down to the 3. Down to the 3. Let's go. Getting 7 here would be real nice. Cut back in and get inside. Cut back in and get in the end zone. Nobody lining up over the center. St. Fleur just follow. Or lose. Lose 3 yards.
Man,
Because you
it has been
can't.
a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close, punch it in for a touchdown.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it.
That was a little too close. I didn't like how close that was. They go down and score a touchdown right away. All right. 3:50 left in the half. Louisiana Tech leads 10-7.
They'll send the back in motion.
Trying to
They'll try
find
to get the edge with
our
the toss
8th
play here.
win of the season. Red go. Nice. Nice move. 3 carries, 35 yards. Most of them on that carry right there.
49-yard line.
We'll start to warm our legs up a bit. I think we're doing just fine up the middle, but getting to the outside is important. I want to be able to make plays out there. Patterson, that's such a weird.
Intercepted deep in his own end. He was looking for
Didn't want to lead him
return that, but he'll just hand it to the
right to the safety, but that's what we did. Okay. No harm, no foul. 3:02 left. Ball almost in the same exact spot.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
The boy gets open. He's kind of underrated. He doesn't have. He has like maybe a catch or two a game, but they're really big, important, impactful plays, and I appreciate that because we need guys to step up in big situations and make plays, and he feels like he often does. In this direction here. Didn't work out.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride.
Get red rolling.
That's where it all starts.
Red
and ends
rolling,
with them.
red
You saw
rolling.
great effort on that last play.
Send him in the end zone.
Gets the back moving.
That's how that rhyme ends.
Trying to get the corner.
3 yards. Tulane gets a win. Number 22 Tulane. They're going to be one to watch out for. We need them to get a loss at some point. 'Cause I think that would start to promote the potential Conference USA winner between us and UTEP. Nothing fancy here. We're just going to power. We're just going to shove this thing in the end zone. Sick of Louisiana Tech hanging around us.
Go now with a new set of downs.
2-minute warning.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they
We
have
need
a
to break
chance
away. We
win
need to get into the end zone here.
before the break. Guys, how much better does it feel when
And then ultimately what I would like is I'd like the ball back and I'd like to go down and shove another one into the end zone. I wanted the ball back without them scoring. I should have made that more clear. They got me the ball back, but it is because they let in a touchdown. So to be fair, I didn't say how I wanted it.
to the air on first down. Lets it fly. And they dialed up
I
a
think I
short
had X
play, but
right
they
there.
couldn't make the connection.
Man, the defense is making
It can be stupid here. That's the.
They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Like that. But I thought I threw him open. Like, doesn't matter. Three timeouts, get down. I got 3 timeouts. I can get another play to the end zone here.
Maybe a chance to get off
And then we'll think about what we gotta do after that. 986.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before
That is huge. Absolutely huge. Thaw, finding the open space, big time touchdown. Get the ball back. Let's go. Let's go. That was huge for momentum. Absolutely huge. Hell of a play by Thaw. Great throw by Maker. Oh no. Oh. I got bailed out there by just weird defense. Like weird computer coverage. Definitely bailed out there.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends.
But we'll take it. We'll take it.
Know where the holes in those zones are.
Because
They
that's
work with
the
their
name of the
quarterback
game.
And they find them and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Brings up 2nd and 5. Run game is going to be important in this game because I want to just squeeze out a little bit more of a lead, and then I just want to run the clock on these guys. Good try, Marker. Good try. 5 carries, 63 yards for Red. Unsung hero so far of the season. I think personally he's just been balling out, and I have appreciated it every week. Nope.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against.
I lied. We might get one more in after this.
That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Just because feeling it a little bit. I want the momentum to roll. I'm obviously not going to stay up too much. So, just for everyone who doesn't know, I live in England, and it is almost midnight. Field goal here makes it a touchdown game again. 12 mile an hour wind. I'm not going to aim it down the middle. That makes it, because the wind doesn't matter, apparently. Alright, ball back. 3:47 in the third. Not chew clock territory just yet, but if I get a score here, it's definitely going on. Good stuff by the defense. Way to get us in good field position. This feels like a potential. Really just the ball back. Why? That was me. I got a little too cute along the sideline. And now we work this defensive line. We work the corners on the outside. We find 6 points with number 35. Let's go. Delaware. In front of a quarter-packed stadium. Chew clock's going on because, again, it's a marathon, not a sprint. But I'd like to get through games quicker. 3 Indiana and 2 Penn State play today. So there will be a big shake-up in the top 25 when we simulate this next week. That's pretty crazy. That's going to be really interesting to see. I have no idea who will win that game. I'm going to put, if I had to put money on it, I would say Penn State. I think Indiana, again, is benefiting probably from a very favorable schedule. That sucked. From a very favorable schedule. So, Penn State, probably the more real of the deal. And I think they'll walk away with that one pretty easily. Okay. Didn't want to have to punt before the end of the quarter. That shifted. Come on. Alright, into the fourth, still up 14. And we're just going to go into grind mode here. Ball in the 40 going in. Defense thinks getting us good starting field position. Same floor, just going to hammer it. 10 carries, 40 yards. Not great, but I mean 4 yards every touch. Pretty damn good when you think about it, actually. So he's not blowing people away with those stats, but doesn't need to. Doesn't need to. He fills his role on this team understands it. Especially we moved him from running back to fullback. What he was getting himself into, and he's been up for the challenge week in and week out, and we very much appreciate it. I'll tell you that.
Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
I feel like this guy too is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's gonna.
So if we can get out of here in the next 3.5 minutes with a win, we will move to 8-1 on the season. Okay. Wilson picks up a fumble and walks into the end zone. And we're just going to get away with that. Okay. 38-17, 38-24. 2 scores still. Ball in the 45 because they didn't burn a timeout. That's okay. They did that very quickly.
Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
So we're going to run the timeouts here. Need to get first down to end this game. That's what we'll do. And we will.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the bill and keep trying to score points?
Now I want to get out to red here. Waste a couple seconds. So even if we don't get the first down, we'll waste a couple more seconds running around the outside.
Are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Should be key. Right. This game's over. 38-24. Delaware with another Conference USA win. Another big one. We're just marching. We're just on the march. Another huge second quarter. 21 points in the second quarter, but we played well in the second half in general, and we needed to do it. 38-24 is going to be our final. 8-1 now. Overall, 6-0 in the conference. We've got 2 games left. No, 9, 10, 3 games left. We've got 3 games left. We'll check out the schedule here in a second. I want to advance this week. I want to get one more in before we call it a night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. There we go. Another 3-star. 2-star. There we go. Commits are rolling in. Rolling in. Potential. I'm going to lose so many players to transfers. This is going to be just a brutal experience when we lose all these dudes. I'm not looking forward to it. Not at all. All these football influencers want to come here. I'm sorry to tell you. It's probably not the place. It's probably not the place, guys. Should be able to lock up a lot of these guys. Yeah, because we're gonna need offensive linemen bad. We're gonna be out of skill players. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the Penn State took it to Penn State moves up to number 1 because they beat number 2 or number 3. So Penn State and Michigan both undefeated still at 9-0. Arizona State clawing their way up there to number 6. Navy now in the conversation for the American Conference at 7-2. Boise State in there 7-2. Tulane still rolling at 7-2. Oh man. For Conference USA standings, we are now atop the leaderboard. UTEP fell. That is gonna hurt us. We needed UTEP to keep winning. It's gonna hurt us. Yeah, we needed them to keep winning. We needed to set up a big matchup against them. Bowl projection has changed big time. New Orleans Bowl against South Alabama. That would be an interesting matchup. Obviously, we're still not in the conversation for the playoff, and I don't expect to be. But I'm going to check the media. No, not their schedule. The UNLV is receiving votes. Okay, in the media poll. Coaches poll. UNLV, North Texas. The Conference USA is just not strong enough. Michigan, did want to see their schedule. When did they play? They don't play Penn State. Wow. Okay, so it's going to be Michigan and Penn State, so long as they both win out. We've got some coaches' points, which I'll use next week, apparently. What's the Heisman race look like? Okay, interesting. Maddox, Madsen. That's an interesting one. All right, this is going to be our last game. We're going to put together a nice performance here at Sam Houston, and then we are going to get off for the night. It has been a big night for Delaware. Moving to 8-1. Here we could go 9-1 with 2 games to go. We've got a big looming matchup against UTEP. That could have some big implications. Probably not for a playoff, but definitely for conference title. So. Big one. Let's. Oh, in the rain. All right. This is where we can maybe, really get our guys rolling on the ground. Showcase. Sam Houston goes down and scores right away. Took up a good chunk of time. But we are built to run. Getting to 9-1 would be incredible. The goal of 10 wins is still on the table for us. After we lost to Colorado, we kind of lost any sort of thought at a postseason run, except for the potential of Conference USA title, which we are aiming for. Everything we've got. Good spin move, Brad. That's what I'm talking about. 17 yards on his first carry of the night. That's a first down. I also want to get Silver rolling. I want to get Red rolling. I want to get St. Fleur rolling. Boys are going to have a run themselves day on the ground. Holy spin move. 23 yards on his first carry. That's a first down, Delaware.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive
St. Fleur's probably like, what the hell, man? Although he's a rumble, stumble, fumble, not fumble, rumble, stumble forward kind of guy. Though that should have been a fumble. He was not down. I said fumble, and then he actually almost fumbled 2 seconds later. We don't want that. Get outside, Red. Get outside. There we go. Okay. In the rain, this might be a real boring game. So if you've got some dishes to do, you got some food to eat or something, take a quick break, because this is going to be a slugfest on the ground in the rain. Indiana puts up 58 points and only wins by 2. Who would they playing? Wisconsin. Wow. Florida State unranked upsets number 19 Virginia Tech. Get in the end zone. Silver into the end zone for Delaware touchdown. Navy falls to USF 28-21. That's big for us. That is big for Conference USA. That is big for Delaware. I'm telling you now. Watch out. Watch out. Texas A&M unranked beats up South Carolina. I don't think South Carolina had a good season at all. Oklahoma scores 64 and beats number 3 Alabama 64-56. That should have been a longer run there. Still haven't thrown the ball. That's all right.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. Now they'll run it on the toss. He has the first and
Red,
still
go
on
Red,
his feet.
go Red. didn't celebrate after that one.
You've got to be
It's
able to
fine.
take advantage of his speed by getting him to the outside. So that's why you dial up the toss play there.
Some
It's a
big
nice way to
games, some
change it up.
big playoff
Give this guy
implications
space
are
to go
happening
make
today.
plays.
Looks as if he's going to run it.
Silver finding his legs. Duke beats Virginia.
First down at the 44.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football.
First pass of the game is going to be a nice little
Get a big game.
touch.
As they get set to
Tulane
snap,
wins
it's
over
just
Florida.
about
We need
to reach the
Tulane
end
to
of the
lose.
quarter.
Bad.
Quick pass on the jet motion. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
I have to throw the ball, but
Absolutely
the
nothing settled.
it's just the end of the
Deadlock
first.
after
Okay,
one
I
period
thought
of
for a
play.
second, for a split second, I thought that was the end of the first, or end of the 2-minute warning in the second half, and I was gonna say, I know we're running the ball, but
Talk it over during the break, and they'll
damn.
start with second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle.
There we go.
It's Wilson. All down
Keep
the
him on
middle
their
from
toes.
the
Double
sticks
pivot.
as he picks up the first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's
slow and steady,
and good
slow and
coverage by
steady.
the defense, just a short gain.
Now I know that
In the rain,
completion
pouring
isn't a
rain.
touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him,
Through the
and
seven.
still was able to help this offense get positive points.
A little unconventional what this play is going to be, but
A third and long.
the rain, it's so hard to do anything in the rain on this game.
With the back.
And unconventional is going to pay off just fine. St. Fleur up the middle. He's got 5 carries, 42 yards. He heard me talking shit about how he must hate that he doesn't have explosive runs like the other two, and he just is absolutely tearing it up.
Having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for
Good block. Oh, stay in there. 4 carries, 53 yards for him. And the boys are rolling a little bit. Don't even get ahead of myself, but I like the way the ground game is shaping up. I like what we're doing.
more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's
I don't like that delayed feed right there when it just opens wide up.
He's going to give him the ball some.
I'd like it to be a little bit quicker. Should be counter.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Power ahead.
Get in, get in.
He pushes
Now
it
look at 2.
forward all the way to
2 plays to get 2 yards, because let's be honest, we're not even considering a field goal at this stage of the game, this stage of the season, and
Two downs. What do you think?
this
Maybe getting your quarterback out on
distance.
the
Touchdown, St. Fleur.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
All right, come on, defense. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, defense. Hell yeah. Defense has played well all year. Got to give them credit. They've let us really find ourselves and have the offense take our
He's in open space
time
downfield.
getting used to the playbook, getting used to the players, and now it's you know it's really paid its dividends, and we are
And this setter downs gets
a
started
more complete team than we were at the start of the year. That is definitely for sure. We can easily say that.
Can't find his man as he took a shot.
Just a little bit faster there, and we may have had a play downfield because I saw him in the middle of the field wide open.
See if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Lobs it up to him.
Got him in. It's Silver.
Silver out of the backfield or lined up at wide receiver has been kind of
Be a first down.
impressive. It's been a few games where he's made catches and plays downfield that have been pretty surprising. So
Puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first down
Good.
together like this
Alright.
makes it hard to defend.
getting close here to the 2-minute warning. It's a close game, but it feels like we're maybe starting to establish a little bit of control. Running the ball, doing almost whatever we want on whatever down we want. It's going to take it down to the 2-minute warning here. 14-7. Ball in the 32, going in for Delaware. I would like to execute a good finish to this half, and then get the ball right back to start the third, and put another touchdown on the board, and really put pressure on this Sam Houston team. I was by him with the spin move. That was a nice little glitch, it looked like, or bug, lag, twitch, stretch. I don't know. St. Fleur. I spoke ill of him to start the game, and he's done nothing but prove me wrong after that. I love it. I absolutely love it. He's been balling out. Red is just going to walk into the end zone here. Touchdown, Delaware. That's what I'm talking about. We got the ground game absolutely rolling. Mixing it up. Different sets, different plays. They scored a field goal to end the half. 21-10. I like what we're doing here.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
Don't like that start. Sorry. Kind of want to go. We don't really go deep here on second and
After picking up a couple
big
of second and
distances,
8.
but
Wants to go up top.
now we really have to go for it because we're on a bigger down distance.
Now a lot of work to do to move the
3rd and 15. The rain never feels good.
that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Way to stand in there and make the throw. It's not going to be enough, but he stood in there and made that throw. It's 12 for 18, 206. It's having a good game. 12 for 18. I've thrown the ball 18 times. That's crazy. I would never have guessed that I've thrown the ball that many times. Okay, we're back to now a one-possession game. We need a long, nice, sustained drive here. Start this possession. 11 carries, 81 yards for him. Red isn't too far behind him. I don't know Silver. I think Silver's still 50s or 60s. That's what we need. That's exactly what we need. 8 carries, 105 yards now for him. He is good. He's good. He is good for us. He's exactly who we need. I hope we don't lose him to the transfer madness that's about to happen at the end of this year. We need some guys for next year. We're hopefully we're staring down the barrel at a 10-win season, and we might lose half our football team to transfers. So that is a tough pill to swallow, but it is the nature of college football nowadays, and it is the nature of this game. So we kind of just have to get used to it. Don't want to kick a field goal, but I'm going to. Really don't want to. Missed it. Oh, I missed it. Bad field goal kicker. Really, I'm so bad. I am very, very bad at kicking field goals. To the point of, like, maybe we just never kick them again. Clemson goes down to Louisville. What a weird year we're having. What a weird year. Unranked Louisville beats Clemson 27-24. That is effectively going to end Clemson season, I think. Maybe not. They might still be able to stick around. They're 7th now, but that is going to be their 3rd loss. If we're talking about 3-loss non-conference championship winners getting in, oh boy. The weird scenarios that we've talked about could happen. It might not be us. It might not be a Conference USA winner, but it could be Navy. It could be, obviously they've got now that I'm thinking about that, they've got a matchup against Tulane. but it's going to be ranked versus ranked, so the winner is going to be even higher ranked.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
I don't know. It's going to be a weird end of the year. We're not going to be involved with post-game stuff except for, you know, the potential Conference USA title game, but
They'll give it to the back. That is just the kind of run you want.
taking this clock down as far as we can.
Finally, some signs of life from this
I want to
offense.
put points on the board here and then really force Sam Houston to have to get aggressive.
Sends it back in motion.
It's been a tough battle. Any of these rain games always are, it feels like. Don't go out of bounds. Stay in bounds. There we go.
The 11-yard line.
Just perfect. That's the ideal scenario there. Absolutely ideal scenario.
Fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of
Tick,
football to go.
tick,
This
tick,
is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate
there's
everything
Sam
to the defense, and you do that by running the
Beast of a
football.
game.
That was a really nice run. This offensive
14
line is firing
carries,
off late. Looks like
102
they're getting
yards. He did
stronger as the
46 on
game goes
12
on, and
last
that is
week.
a good sign for the offense.
And we might be able to get him his second touchdown to equal his game from last week. He deserved it. Oh, he deserved to get in there. That was... He deserved that. And the guy who deserves it is Marker. He has played a pretty good game. Gets into the end zone. That was big. Defense get a nice stop here. We don't have to worry about us. Okay. Minute 20. Sam Houston still got all their timeouts. So we've got to just run the clock.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
Slow and steady.
These situations
Slow.
are so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that
2
clock
yards.
moving, get a few first downs, and get it
2
done.
yards to pretty much end this game.
Quarterback will keep it. Turning it on. A huge
Don't hate
chunk
that.
play as he gets it all the way down.
I don't hate that. I'd like another touchdown,
Timeout
if I'm
called
being
by
honest.
the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Blue Hens, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Trying to turn the corner on the left.
Pulls away. That's going to be a touchdown. And ball game. Delaware. We are going to go. We're going to go to 9-1. 1 game away, 1 win away from our real big season goal of 10 wins. And we're inching closer and closer to what we have really been talking about a lot this stream is the Conference USA Championship. Putting together wins for that. 7-0 in conference play. Let's sim ahead here to week 13 of the 2025 regular season. Things are probably getting a bit interesting for that top 25. We're not involved in the conversation, but some interesting teams are, that is for sure. UMass had a good week, took 2 of our 1 stars off of us. I'm not even going to look at that because we're not. Wake Forest? Wake Forest is late in the season. Oh man, talk about a little bit of a gut punch. I didn't realize that's who we had. Wake Forest? Oh man. I wasn't gonna play it, but now I'm inclined to play it. Because I really don't want to. I don't want to lose the momentum that we've built on today. I really don't want to lose the momentum. We're gonna play it. I know I said 1 more, but I'm doing 1 more. Because we have been playing pretty well. I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose the edge that we might have headed into this game. definitely gonna play it. We are definitely gonna play it. Didn't mean to do that. All right. We're gonna play this game at Wake Forest. This is huge. This is so huge. Why did we do this late in the season? I don't know. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Delaware. Oh, we're receiving votes now too. In the media and in the coaches poll, which I should be thrilled about that. But we've got a crazy game here. Boise State sitting at 21. Is the dream alive, guys? Is the dream alive? It's dead if we don't win today. It's dead if we don't win this game. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it, and we are gonna give it literally everything we had. I need everyone to rally. I need everyone to just. Well, we're locked in. We're doing it. We're playing. Everyone be locked in. This is as big as it gets. This is as big as it gets for Delaware football. We've got a game against Wake Forest that we absolutely need. A win here could catapult us into a conversation. 10 wins would be unbelievable, but it also would really set the stage for a massive, massive final week. Just gotta play Delaware football. That's what we gotta do. Just play Delaware football. Don't look too far ahead of us. Play our brand of football. Hard-nosed. Between the tackles. Outside when we can. We'll be just fine. Play our game. That's all we can control is our game. Okay. And the difference is they're going to have some ACC speed. That's the big difference. Florida State gets another one. Still unranked. I don't know how they started their season, but it must not have been good. Here we go. Silver getting us first down. Slow and steady wins ball games. As long as we're making progress. Right? Parker's going to start off the game 1-for-1. Confidence. Everyone just get a little confident, right? Look, they're shaking back and forth. So, that's a big one. That's a big one.
These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
You know what that means? 2 plays to get 2 yards. He gets it with 1. Just gotta stay focused. Can't get too excited. I got maybe too excited on that first down play, but chance to get 10 wins. Chance to really make an interesting case for Conference USA to be in bigger conversations is there. But we're not gonna talk about. We're not gonna talk about any of that. We're gonna focus on getting a win here at Wake Forest. Okay. Down to the 6-yard line.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm.
It's been a really good night of football. We have played well from the start. I think the offense was kind of clicking from our last stream, and we've just had that momentum, and we've been rolling.
They try to isolate a linebacker inside and really run the football right.
He's going for the goal line, and he'll race it to the house.
It may be my greatest coaching decision of this entire dynasty so far was to put him as our fullback. He's gotten roughed up a few times, but for the most part, he's hard to bring down, and he gets to that second level so quickly that we're getting first downs and touchdowns before people realize what's even happening. So, incredible performance by him this season as our fullback. He wants to transfer, it looks like, so I don't think he'll see it down as running back for this team next year, because I don't think he'll be on it, but here comes. Alright, first down. I so badly want to do chew clock, and I just want to win this game 7-0 if I could, but I won't do that. Not yet. Here we go. You might see it early in the third if this kind of pace continues.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys.
Huge.
And when you
Huge
got
game.
speed in the backfield, let him do the rest, right? Flip it to him, let him get outside, let him run the football and make a big game.
Don't know why we scheduled this one so late in the season, but we'll take it. It is what it is. Second and inches here.
Looking to fire.
Got
Trying
him.
to get behind the defense.
No.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive.
That's a touchdown. Those are throws that you have to make in this type of game.
Nice job by the defense.
Have to make those throws in this game. And that's a tough miss. I don't know why he missed it. He was
Obviously had to go out of bounds.
feet set, wide open.
They'll move the chains. Good
Had time.
execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Thought that was just sure a touchdown.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense
First
is
down.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart
is
across
what-
the field. That's not it. Right now,
That is what
this
makes him
offensive line
special. He
is
just
establishing the
he
line of
finds
scrimmage, and
ways
you
to get
mentioned the back. He right now is
first downs.
running
It's
with
kind of crazy.
authority on this drive.
Break on it. Yes.
Throws to the wideout.
Good catch.
Makes the catch.
Good catch, Wilson. 3 catches, 37 yards already for him. Love that.
First and goal from the 9.
Now I know exactly what I want. I want this empty base with right corner. I want Thaw to come across the middle and score a touchdown here. Watch this.
Supposed to be that deep. You gotta wonder if the receiver decided maybe
Nope,
to
nope,
adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Okay.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, get them tackled to the ground.
Trying to slam.
Alright, we're going to end the first. Up 7-0 against Wake Forest. This is a must win. They're all must win, obviously, especially we lost against Colorado. Everything is a must win. But this, if we want to do anything with the rest of this season, we have to win. We have to win today. We have to win today. Touchdown. It's 2 for him already today. Okay, they get a field goal. 3:55 left in the second. 14-3. We've established ourselves on the ground fairly well. Like that to get. Oh. No, he was down. I was down. I mean, I was down. Wake Forest is challenging it. I don't understand why. That's another glitch that they need. I was certainly full with that. I need a 2-lane score to pop up on our screen with them losing. That would be very nice. But I think we must have like a really early game.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Because I have not seen. I haven't really seen these. There we go. They're starting to come in now from the MAC.
They'll run it from the gun. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Got a man. It's LeBoy. They make the stop, trying to pick up a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Now you put those strong receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's harder? A lot of times
MAC scores are morning. I wonder if those are
safeties. You get those
Maction
good matchups where you can
Wednesdays.
feature one of your speedsters.
Move.
A lot of times good
Here we
things.
go.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Nice, steady force
Their
state.
offense in high gear.
Nice, steady rotation of running backs, getting the balls, getting their touches.
This quarterback part of their running game.
It's a tough break for Silver.
Working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you
Kind
want
of
to run
want
the football.
to take
That's
shot.
okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it
No,
out.
no, no shot, no shot, no shot.
Didn't get much on
Thinking
first
about it,
down.
though.
It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top.
Because I knew he was going
He's got him.
to thaw.
Brought down
Great,
at the
great, great.
26-yard line
Yeah,
after a
timeout.
pickup of 10 yards on the play, and
No,
it'll be a first
why?
down.
Oh, 2-minute warning. Didn't even pop up the screen. That was weird.
And the Blue
I thought it was an
Hens
injury
come to the
timeout or
line with a
something.
fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
He's underneath.
Catch in the middle. It's Wilson.
Wilson, huge all year.
Brought down after a nice
That's what I'm
game.
talking about.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Blue Hens didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field.
Touchdown. His third of
The score.
3.
Touchdown, Delaware.
He's having himself a day. Fucking eating. Eat, eat, eat. Young man. Eat. 21-9. Sweet. One chance here. See if we can do it.
For that
If
huge
not,
run back to work.
why not?
To the air on first
I got
down.
him. I got him. I got him. I got him.
He's
I got
going
him.
for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots down.
He had him.
When
He
you get
had him.
open, you gotta
Oh,
finish
yeah.
the play. The wideout's gonna wish he had that one back.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Time dwindling
If you want to
away
win
as
games
they
like
try
this,
to
you gotta
put
make those
points
types
on
of
the
plays.
board
Should have
right
been.
before the half.
It should have been.
Pressure coming. Oh, he's
Should have been out of
trying to
bounds.
get it all
Was
here.
it not? I thought he. I swore he was out of bounds.
Complete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
All right.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the
21-9. We're just gonna throw.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Complete in the middle.
Okay. Weird way to end the half, but it's fine. 21-9.
Stats as we go to the break.
Offense looks like we're doing what we need to do. Maker goes over 2,000 yards passing on the season. I failed him. He should have way more than that. Took me a long time to get us started here. I do like to throw the ball a lot, but it just took me a long time to. No, I don't play the. I play offense. Come on, defense, get a stop. All right, 21-16. Now just a 5-point game. That feels a lot different, and I don't like it. But just gotta play our game.
This drive will get underway from
Do what
just
got us to this
inside the
lead in the first
35
place,
at
and
their own 34. The give to the back.
that's all we can do.
Pretty good effort on that one.
For 11 carries, 62 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Keep pounding away at his
Having
defense.
a game,
Play the run. If you can
a
get
game
this
that
lead showing,
we
you're
absolutely
gonna have to
need.
commit
This is
more
the
guys
right
to the
moment
box,
to have
more
this
guys
type of
to the
game.
run. Then you open
Go red.
There he goes.
Get the outside.
Oh,
Go.
it's a running
That's
move.
what I'm talking about.
Defense
That
needs
is having a great game too. 7 carries, 100 yards.
They get a huge
My God.
gain on that toss play, and this running back,
God.
he's got the ball in space.
And then
Watch
this is
out.
when
You
we'll
see
bring
when
back
he's
the
out in
sweep with
perimeter of the
with
field,
Silver.
he's
If
able
we
to
can get
pick his
everything
spots.
aligned
He can
here,
make
and he
people
can have
miss.
another
He's got a
carry too.
variety of moves. Way to
Let's see.
generate the explosive play.
Puts him on the spin cycle touchdown. Yes. Yes. I know it's just Wake Forest. I know. But this is a huge game. We need this. We need this. And we are not getting ahead of ourselves. We are not. But we've all been looking at the bracket. It's a weird year. Things happen. And if things continue to happen, I want us to be in the conversation, and we need to win games for that to happen. So, alright, you bet your ass I'm going to shoot clock after that. That was a huge run by Silver. You forget about him, These other two running backs are having great days, and then all of a sudden he just pops off like that. And you remember why he's the number one. Why he's our dude. Ask Marker to make a play here. We're going to take it to the fourth. Up 9 against Wake. I know their record's not good. Their school might not be that good. Listen, ratings-wise, they're a lot better than us, okay? And so, we got to get this done. Boise State at 8-2. There are things that could happen. We just gotta keep winning. We gotta find our way to 10 wins. Then we gotta find our way to 11 wins. What's the flag? There was never an easier throw and catch for first down. And I don't know what he was thinking. Put LeBoy in the hot route. Oh, there he is. Go. Go. Yes. That's what we need. That is everything that we needed right there. A little bit of distance now, a little bit of daylight between us and Wake Forest. A game we probably shouldn't have scheduled this late in the season, but I guess that's when we had a non-conference that we needed to. Oh, no, duh, we didn't schedule this. This is their actual schedule. So Delaware's got a late week 12, I think this is week 12, week 11, week 12 game against Wake Forest. Wild. Make that block. Okay. It's fine. Tick, 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 tick. I'll let you celebrate a little bit of that one, but you also just need to stay focused. 4 minutes left now. The other thing too is we need a lot of shit. Jonathan Silver hurt. Okay. Let's hope that's not serious. Because we need him. Huge ribs. Okay. Keep him in. We need him. Damn it, we really need him. 3:30 left in this ball game. Just trying to get out of here with a win. Try to get the points. More points.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up.
Right down the middle. All right. Ball right back. Where do we have it? On the 30 going in. We got a right back ball on the 30 going in. This is huge. This feels like we've done it here. Feels like we're going to beat Wake and move to 10-1. 10 wins on the season. No one would have thought that. No one would have thought that. No one saw that coming. No one. You didn't see that coming. Who saw it coming? If you saw it coming, you have to comment on this video. If you thought we were going to get 10 wins, I want to hear who you were. I want you to comment on this video. 3rd and 2. Just take care of business here. He almost squeezed through there for another rushing touchdown. 16 carries, 94 yards, 3 tutties. Filthy game from the man in the backfield, number 28. Statement. We go make a statement. Statement. 4 touchdowns for 28. Hell of a game. Hell of a game. And a hell of a win. And a hell of... Now our non-conference is over. 44-19. Put together one of our better performances. And that was against probably the best overall ranked team that we've played outside of Colorado. And it's the exact right time to do it. Exact right time to do it. Crazy good performance by the boys. I could not be more proud of them. And we're just gonna roll the next week to see what it comes. See what's up. We're not gonna play it. We're gonna play that. Play it tomorrow or the next stream. I don't know when it's gonna be. Getting some commits rolling in. Lost one to UAB. 10-1 Delaware against 8-3 UTEP. So we're not out of the woods yet. I know that was a big win there against Wake, but we're not out of the woods yet. We've got a big matchup that we're going to need everything we got for. We're going to need everything we got. Thank you guys for watching, for riding. Highs and highs, the lows of the lows. Seriously, if you've watched this much, like, I'll ask if you're okay. It's okay not to be okay, but thanks for watching. Okay. Get all of our records up here. What's our class rank? What did we say? If we were in the top 90, I'd be happy. 69. Very nice. Shocking. It's probably as good as we got, though. All right, let's take a look at let's take a look at the top 25. Vanderbilt, Illinois. Tulane is still at 9-2. Boise State still at 9-2. Those guys are going to spoil our. Those guys are going to spoil our potential fun. Let's take a look at the bracket. Yeah, Tulane the 11 seed, Boise the 12 seed, both 9-2. I don't see a world in which that changes. Obviously, conference standings where we will go maybe back-to-back against UTEP. That'll be interesting. Bowl projections. Let's see if these have changed at all for us. New Orleans Bowl, this time against Old Dominion, is the projection. I don't know. It's maybe. Oh, Penn State lost. Oh, to Nebraska. Where are the big games this week? Let's see. Georgia Tech, Arizona State, Michigan, Ohio State, obviously, Northwestern, Illinois, Wake, Duke, Tennessee, Vandy. We need Charlotte. Charlotte, please, 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 please. We need Texas Tech. No, we need West Virginia. We need Oklahoma State. We need upsets. Please, please, please. Whose boys he got? I imagine they're pretty late. Utah State. Okay. Alright, well, that's going to do it for us. This has been an exciting stream. We have gotten to our 10-win mark. That was huge. I don't think anyone thought it was possible, especially after going 1-1 to start. But here we are. We win a boatload of games tonight to go to 10-1. We've got one more. We've got a game against UTEP, a showdown to... Well, we've already cemented our place in the Conference USA title game. A win over UTEP would go a long way to making the end of the season really, really good. So if you've made it to this point of the video, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. If you do make it to this point in the video, put Delaware Dynasty is the best. If you put that in the comments, a reward is coming your way. I've got a boatload of Amazon gift cards and PlayStation Store gift cards, which I will give away to people who make it this far in a video. If you watch it on YouTube, if you watch it on Twitch, whatever, yeah, put that in the comments. Delaware Dynasty is the best. But I think, oh, that's a bad sign. The UTEP fight song pops up on screen. Next week we gotta play him. Potentially we gotta play him twice in a row. That's not good. I didn't like that. That's a bad sign. Okay. Well, it is what it is. We will play the games on the next stream. Again, thank you for watching. I know not a lot of people tuned in, but hopefully people watch this on YouTube. This is episode 3. This is a longer one, but this is kind of more of the length that we'll do on the weekends. But yeah, it's the Delaware Dynasty. I'm out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. We got a big game against UTEP. Let's focus on UTEP, all right? And then we'll let the chaos will happen around us, and that's all. We just gotta pray for good things to happen to us. All right? I'll see you guys next time.